You know, the truth is, it's not me. It's you. Of course I love you, but I want more. Wait, what do you mean you already found someone else? It's been like 3 seconds. What do you mean, get out? This is my house. That's it. I'm gonna show you one day. Kevin David's gonna be somebody. You'll see. You'll see. What is up, guys? It is officially time for yours truly to join the challenge team on YouTube. And you've probably seen the challenge before where the guy starts with like a toothpick or like a pen or a paper clip, and he like trades it over and over and over again. And then eventually he ends up with like a car or like a house or something crazy. And there's so many versions of it now, but essentially how it works is you start with 0 or basically nothing. And you through business and negotiation and trades and just overall hustling, you turn it into something that's worth significantly more. And that's the purpose of the challenge. But the problem with that is, first of all, you have to actually leave your house and go out and talk to strangers, and I'm just not with that. But luckily this little thing called the internet exists. So we are going to upgrade this challenge so it's a little bit more in line with 2020. So what we're gonna do is the whole start from 0 and turn it into $10,000. But instead of going out and trying to get paper clips and pens and bothering people and trying to trade and do all the stuff that most people are, to be honest, not going to do. We are going to start with literally 0 and turn it into $10,000, all from the comfort of this chair. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into a series that I'm calling the Online Millionaire Challenge, or OMC, or OMC. I kind of like the sound of OMC. You guys not like it? We're gonna break this up into parts so that we're not gonna just sit here for like 24 hours and try to watch me grind until I'm dripping sweat and stinky, and you guys don't want to see that, trust me. So we're gonna break it up into a few parts until I hopefully hit my goal of making $10,000, all from the comfort of my house, just using my laptop. And if you guys are absolutely loving the series, we're gonna see if we can take it well beyond $10,000, all the way up to 1 million. And so I'm super excited for this video for 2 main reasons. First, because challenges are fun, and I wanna start doing funner content. Funner isn't a word, you idiot. Well, it is if you're having funner. And because one of the most common questions that I get over and over and over again is, Kevin, how do I start from literally $0 in my bank account, broke as a joke, where McDonald's literally seems like a luxury meal, and create an awesome business? Well, that's what this challenge and this video series is going to show you. And so in a nutshell, we're literally gonna start with $0, and we're gonna take it all the way up to 10,000 with nothing but my handy dandy computer and the internet. And to make it a lot more fair, I'm not gonna use my YouTube channel, I'm not gonna use my Instagram, I'm not gonna use my ManyChat list, any of my Facebook groups, my email list. Literally, I'm not even gonna use my face. Good, because your face isn't worth anything anyway. And so we're going to use legitimately nothing except what I've learned inside of my below average brain. All right, so let's get started. And also really quick, shout out to my boy at Bia Heza, who's a super talented young YouTuber. He gave me the idea to actually start this series. So everybody make sure you check him out after the video. So at first I was thinking maybe the best way to start this with literally $0 might be something like online surveys, but then I thought to myself, wait, that's very stupid because online surveys are honestly terrible. But then again, you don't have infinite options when you have actually $0. I mean, you could start like a gig on Fiverr, but that takes a long time to kind of set up and do all of that. You could do affiliate marketing, making tutorials on popular software like Marketer Magic or Zonbase or ShopInspect or something like that, doing tutorials, teaching people how to make money and using the software, and then having your affiliate link in the description. But the problem with that is that can take months to really start to get going, because most big affiliate programs actually have a 30-day lag period before they actually pay you, just to make sure that people aren't actually like scamming the affiliate program, trying to buy it and then get a refund or whatever. So it takes a little bit too long to actually get started. And the purpose of this video is to make the most money we possibly can in the fastest time period we possibly can. So all of the affiliate programs that people are normally talking about, like Webull or Acorns or anything like that, are pretty much out because it just takes too long to actually get paid for those affiliate programs. And that's not saying that it's not a good option to do affiliate marketing for big software platforms like Marketer Magic or Jungle Scout or ClickFunnels or one of those. But the problem is they just take a little bit too long for what we want to do in this challenge. And so what we are going to do to make the most money in the fastest possible time is something called drop servicing. And basically what this means is, instead of drop shipping products or something like that, that people are used to with AliExpress and shipping products from the manufacturer to a person, we're going to be drop shipping our service drop servicing our shipping. I don't know, but basically what we're gonna be doing is essentially consulting with people or businesses and actually, providing our knowledge in exchange for cash, right? So good old per hour consulting. And what we're gonna be doing is focusing on digital marketing, because that's one of the most in-demand consulting services, that people and businesses need every single day, because every business could be better at digital marketing or even start digital marketing if they're not doing it, because it's one of the best ways to bring in new customers and more profit for your business, regardless of what business you're in. And the cool part about consulting is if you have a valuable skill or valuable information in your brain, you can get started with $0 and just get paid for the information in your good old noggin. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go actually join all the big Facebook groups on Facebook ads, Google ads, and things like that, and see if we can find some people who are actually asking questions or look like they need help. And then we're gonna actually add them as friends and use a little sales script that I've kind of developed over the years, back in the day when I used to actually do hourly consulting and things like that. And remember guys, if you're thinking to yourself, oh Kevin, yeah, that sounds cool, but I don't know anything about digital marketing. Well, remember, everything that I learned about digital marketing, I learned from YouTube, or I learned from courses, or I learned from, actually just trying it out and doing it myself. And so, if you wanna make $10,000 from the comfort of your own home and you're not willing to learn anything new, then, you're not gonna have a great time with this challenge, because if you want things you've never had, you have to try things you've never done. All right, guys, welcome into my computer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come into the handy dandy Facebook search bar and we're gonna type in Facebook ads. Now, what you're gonna see is if we actually sort by groups here, there's a bunch of different groups. I've joined a lot of them. Facebook Ad Savages, Facebook Ads group. I like Facebook Ad Hacks. It's like a huge group. There's like 130,000 people or something crazy. Marketing Ninjas, this is actually my group. I forget how many people there are. There's like 90, almost 97,000 people. We're not gonna use this one because we wanna make sure that people don't recognize me, because that's gonna kind of like make the challenge not as fair and interesting to people watching. So what we're gonna do is we're going to come through here and we're gonna look for people who are asking questions, right? And then basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna add them as friends and we're gonna send them a message, and we're gonna send them, to the best of our ability, right? And remember, you can learn this stuff very easily from a course, from YouTube videos. I literally have a Facebook ads video right here with 2.2 million views you can watch after this after this video, that you can learn everything you need to know about Facebook ads to answer these questions. And so we're gonna add these people as friends so that they actually see our message, and then we're going to actually answer the message or the question that they're asking inside of this group. And to make the challenge more fair, what I'm gonna do is if anyone actually recognizes me, then we're not gonna use them for the actual challenge. If they don't know who I am, which is most people obviously, then it's going to be completely fine and fair and like it would be for anyone else. To make things even more fair, what we're going to do is we're going to actually change my profile picture to be away from this actual 8-figure award or whatever, just so it doesn't give the impression that I really know what I'm talking about or anything. We're just going to change the picture to be like a normal profile picture that anybody might have. All right, so we're going to upload a quick photo, change this. We're gonna make it temporary so we can actually change it back. We'll just have it like for 1 day or something like that. And I guess we'll drag it so it's actually zoomed at a normal human level. And then we're gonna press save. And then what's gonna happen is it's going to change my profile picture so that it looks like anything else. And then to make things even more fair, we're gonna actually edit my bio and just change this to, I do Facebook ads. Something like simple like that, right? And if you want to get a little bit more creative with it, you can say like, Facebook ads expertise. I've been running Facebook ads for a number of years, or I have this many clients, or I've gotten these results or whatever. But again, I'm just going to keep it simple and assume that people have, basically no experience whatsoever with this, just to keep things, as fair as possible. So now my profile looks, much more normal with like a normal picture, and I do Facebook ads or whatever. And then basically we are going to come into this group and we're going to look for people. Right? Have any of you had a success with generating leads for home builders? Right? This is perfect. And so, and we are gonna like add him as a friend. Okay, we can't add him as a friend. And I would say something like, "Hey man, I really know a lot about getting leads for home builders. Would be happy to help you out." Right? Something like that. And then we go back to this Facebook ads hacks group right here. And then we would look for another person, and we're gonna look for somebody who looks like they might be a good one. Simple question here, but I've never had a reason to know the answer. When you change budget, does Facebook re-review the ad or does it stay approved? And so again, simple question. So we'll actually open this up. And if you don't know the answer, you can literally Google search this stuff, because most people just aren't willing to Google things. And instead, what they're doing is just asking the group, the Facebook group, because it's easier. And so, we might add this person as a friend and say something like, hey man, just so you know, or sorry, just saw your question. Just wanted to let you know that when you change the budget, your ad does not go back into review, right? And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna message probably like 10 to 15 people like this, literally adding them as a friend, answering their question. And then what you'll see is when you actually answer people's questions, provide value, then it's so much easier to say, yeah, I also do consultations. And then again, once we get that first consultation for $50, then we're gonna switch to a much more streamlined, more efficient process to make a lot more money. But like I said before, starting from zero, you gotta do what you gotta do. And so I'm not gonna bore you guys and show like every single message that we're sending, but essentially what we're doing is looking for people who look like, they're adults. They look like people who, might live in the US or some, a similar time zone, people that, you think are probably gonna be able to afford what you're gonna charge for a consultation. And so how we're gonna set this up, and a strategy that I used to use years ago before I started YouTube and all this stuff, was I would say, hey, I'm willing to do a consultation with you. I know there's a lot of people out there who really don't know what they're talking about. And so, I want to eliminate all the risk for you 100%. And so what I'm willing to do is we'll have the hour-long consultation. What I normally charge is $250 an hour, but I'm willing to drop that down to $50 an hour for you, just because I'm building up, my portfolio, especially if you're just beginning. And to eliminate all risk for you, you don't have to pay me until after the hour, and I don't want your money unless you felt like you got value from our consultation, right? And most people are literally gonna be insane if they say no to that, right? Because people are just worried about getting scammed, or not even getting a consultation, or getting a consultation from someone who has no idea what they're talking about. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna find the person that we feel is most likely to actually, appreciate our value, asking questions that we actually know the answer to, and that we feel is most likely to actually pay us the $50 so that we can move on to a way more efficient way to actually make money from home. And so I'm gonna pause the camera, I'm gonna message a bunch more people that kind of meet those exact requirements. And we actually see literally like 2 seconds ago that this guy that I just messaged literally 4 minutes ago just responded. I didn't even unpause the camera or anything, which is awesome. And so the first person that we messaged responded, which is awesome. And so basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to him a little bit more, see if he's interested in a consultation. Hopefully he is. You can see he's literally typing right now. And so I'm gonna pause the camera really quick, and I'm gonna message 10 or 15 more people, and we're gonna see if we can actually narrow it down to one person that we feel is most likely to actually pay us for a consultation and find value from that consultation based on what we know or have learned. All right, so this guy is not quite ready to actually sign up immediately, so we're actually gonna move on. We have messaged a couple of other people, and luckily this guy was super into it, right? He was a real estate agent. He wanted help basically immediately with his digital marketing, because what you'll find is a lot of people are thinking about doing digital marketing anyways. And so when you approach them, they're like, yes, I've been thinking about doing this. Finally, this is actually like happening for me. Finally, somebody is, approaching me with what I've been intending to do. And so this guy basically did say he was down to set up a call. How I actually organized it was how I said it before, where I said, you don't have to pay anything up front. We'll have an hour-long call. And if and only if you felt you got value, then you can pay me that $50 that we agree on. And what you'll realize is one of the strongest actual forces when it comes to business and negotiation and human nature is something called reciprocity. So unless you actually know nothing and provide zero value to these people, people have an overwhelming desire to reciprocate, right? And so you're gonna get paid 99% of the time. And this way, it's gonna eliminate a lot of the friction of people, not wanting to pay up front and having to risk whether or not, you know what you're talking about. And so we're actually gonna jump on the call real quick with this real estate agent and see if we can earn our first $50. What's up, man? So it was good talking earlier. So basically, I just wanted to like add as much value as possible. I know you told me that, you're doing real estate stuff. I have a lot of experience when it comes to Facebook ads, to Google ads, and things like that. And so were you looking more to get started on Facebook or Google, or do you just not even really know where to start?
I'm kind of been in the industry for a while, and I don't really know what to do. All my business just comes from referrals, and I don't really have much of a presence at all on the internet. So really, any help you can provide would be amazing.
Yeah, no, for sure. And trust me when I tell you, like you're not the only real estate agent that only gets business from referrals. Most real estate agents have not kind of transitioned into the digital age. And so we're going to start with Facebook, because I think that's kind of like the lowest hanging fruit for you. So do you know much about Facebook ads at all? Or should we kind of go over some vocab first and then get into like really how we can, add the most value in the fastest way?
I really don't know much. All I do is just, the classic, just check up on friends and whatnot. So I really don't know much
For sure.
about Facebook.
For sure, man. All right, cool. Then we'll start at the basics, and then we'll actually get into how to target people who are looking to buy their first home, try to target people who are looking to sell homes, and all of those good things that actually put money into your pocket. All right, guys. So we just finished up that call. It was actually a lot of fun. He was a really smart guy. It's wild to me like how little most people, even really smart business owners, real estate agents, all these types of business owners, how little they know about digital marketing and how much digital marketing can help pretty much every business in the entire world. So did we actually make the $50? Drum roll, please. Yeah, baby, we made $50. All right, that was pretty awkward. So now that we actually finally grinded out that first $50, just trust me, it's always the hardest part, actually earning the first few dollars. Once you actually kind of break those mental barriers and you know that people are willing to pay you for the knowledge that you have in your brain, it just becomes so much easier. And so now we're gonna talk about a way more efficient way to actually start earning, a lot more money than just $50, and to do it in a much more kind of structured, efficient way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that $50 and we're gonna reinvest it into a really unbelievable tool. And so basically what this tool does is it allows you to find all of the real estate agents or dentists or all of the business owners that you want to find in your particular city. Why is this important? Because you can sell them digital marketing services, and instead of actually charging $50, right, you can actually charge $1,000 a month retainer. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do this, the scripts I use and everything. And so what we can do is we're actually going to plug this into the tool, and the reason that we wanted to make $50 is because this amazing tool actually costs $47 a month. It does have a 7-day free trial, but what you can see right here is there's literally 2,619 real estate agents in Las Vegas. And if we actually expand this to show 100 entries, we can see that it has the name of the real estate agent, their email address, their phone number, their address, even their social media. And so I'm going to show you guys exactly how to reach out to these people and sell them $1,000 monthly recurring package to set up very basic ads that look like this. Anybody can do it, takes 5 minutes, but most real estate agents just don't want to spend the time figuring it out, and that is why we are going to get paid thousands of dollars to do it. But obviously we can't fit this all into just one video, so if you liked part 1 of this video, make sure you tap the like button and comment down below Online Millionaire Challenge. And if we get 5,000 likes on this video and 1,000 comments that say Online Millionaire Challenge, then I will release the second part of this actual video. So share it with a friend, share it with 10 friends, whatever you want to do, because the next video in this series is going to teach you how to really explode your online income and take it from something that's inefficient and manual and turn it into something that allows you to make thousands, if not multiple thousands of dollars per month, setting up basic digital marketing ads for business owners that have no idea how to do even very basic things. I'm going to show you how to do all of it step by step from scratch, but only if we get 5,000 likes on this video and 1,000 comments down below that say Online Millionaire Challenge. And so if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bells, or you might miss the next episode in the Online Millionaire Challenge series. Also, if you like this video and you want more like it, here's a playlist of awesome videos that you should click right now. Click it. Come on, click it. Do it. Click the playlist. Okay, you don't have to, but I promise you'll like it. Click the playlist. See you soon. Peace.